Hey guys, so this is going to be my WWE Payback prediction video. I am very excited for this show. On paper, this card looks super stellar. I'm excited for it. I just hope it translates as well on screen, and I hope some of my favorite matches that I'm looking forward to get enough time. So starting off, we have the Cruiserweight Championship, Neville versus Austin Aries. Clearly, I think it's smart to keep the title on Neville. He's been an outstanding heel as of late, and I just feel like WWE was trying to push Aries so much, but I don't think he's getting as over as they originally expected. So my whole thing is, if something is not broken, don't try to fix it or alter it. So I think Neville should continue having the title. He's killing it. He's on fire. Keep Neville with the title. He's gonna dominate, and I think this match could potentially steal the show as always, but I'm excited regardless. For the Intercontinental Championship, we have Dean Ambrose defending against The Miz. So slight rant here, but The Miz has been so impressive in the mid-card in 2016. I feel like he needs something better than a mid-card title. How much can a guy carry the mid-card title? You know what I mean? So I personally think Miz deserves a lot better, but he's probably going to win at Payback and hold the IC title for a while. But I just feel like he's to that next level now. You know, I feel like when they pushed Miz in 2011, he really wasn't ready. He wasn't well groomed at all. But now, 6 years later, he is on fire. Like, nothing negative to say about The Miz. The problem is that The Miz can only do so much in the mid-card. You get to a point where you have to be elevated, and he has it all. He's got the hot ballet. He's decent in the ring. He's got the amazing mic skills. He is a superstar. Let's be real. So I think after this whole SummerSlam shit happens with Strowman and Lesnar and Reigns, whatever happens with that, I definitely think The Miz should definitely be looked at as a guy to push because he's paid his dues. Next up, we have Alexa Bliss versus Bayley for the Raw Women's Championship. So I obviously want Alexa Bliss to win. I am not a fan of Bayley at all. She is as stiff as a board inside that ring. She does nothing for me. Her gimmick is cute if you're maybe 5 years old, but if you're a grown adult, I just don't know how anyone can get behind her. But Alexa needs to win this because, as we all know, if anybody knows, Alexa Bliss and Sasha Banks legitimately hate each other in real life. If you go on Wikipedia, you could read about it, but this dates all the way back to NXT in 2013. Sasha broke Alexa's nose 2 times, and she's never actually went out of her way to actually give advice to Alexa Bliss like the other girls have, like Becky, Charlotte, and Bayley. So Alexa remembers that, and she holds a little bit of hostility towards Sasha. So like I said, there's a lot of Sasha fans on here, but I love Sasha as a heel, but as a person, it seems like she's a bitch. So I don't really like that. I feel like if you're in the company, you should be willing to help another female who's trying to make it. So I don't like that at all. I don't like that attitude that Sasha has. So just my opinion. I really hope Alexa wins here. Bayley doesn't do much for me, and I feel like she hasn't done much for the women's championships. I do think Alexa's athleticism is going to carry this match, and I just hope that Alexa Sasha happens for SummerSlam. I hope that is the SummerSlam match. A part of me feels like they might have Bayley retain so that they could turn Sasha heel, and it would be Bayley Sasha at SummerSlam. Either way, I really hope Alexa takes it on Sunday because she's the queen. Next up for the US title, we have Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho. I feel like the whole Superstar shakeup kind of ruined this feud, in my opinion, because we all know Kevin Owens has to win this. Jericho is going on tour with Fozzy in a few weeks, so it doesn't make sense for Jericho to win here. He is recording a record and touring, so it's sad because this is Jericho's probably last match for a while. We're going to miss him, and He really saved Raw for me in 2016, so I have nothing but love for Chris Jericho, but Kevin Owens has to win this match. For the Raw tag titles, we have the Hardy Boys versus Cesaro and Sheamus. Once again, it's a no-brainer that the Hardy Boys have to win this. They just returned. This is their first title defense back. They're going to destroy Sheamus and Cesaro. I think the Hardy Boys are going to lose when the Revival return for SummerSlam. That's going to be the SummerSlam match. The Revival are going to win, and I've been hearing that the company wants to separate Matt and Jeff and put Jeff in more of a main event role. I'm sorry, this is where I have to bitch. Like, this is not 2004. If anybody knows, Matt Hardy is the draw now. Jeff Hardy, while he's still good, he's not the fucking draw. Like, if you hear everybody screaming, delete, 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 you could thank Matt Hardy for that. It's not 2004. Get with the times. Matt Hardy should be elevated. Jeff Hardy is a solid mid-carder. Matt Hardy is the one where they can capitalize on the moolah. That's all they care about at the end of the day, let's be real. One of the matches that I'm most looking forward to is Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins. I'm very excited to see Rollins debut his new finisher. I think that's going to be really cool to see. Being that the pay-per-view is called Payback, I think Seth Rollins will win here, or maybe it could be a no contest. That's also another thing that I'm thinking, because they want to still protect Samoa Joe. You know, Samoa Joe didn't even have a WrestleMania match, so it's super important that they have to protect this guy because he's great. I just think that they should have Samoa Joe and Seth Rollins go to a no contest, because it protects both stars, and I feel like that's very important because they're both big names. Then we have the match that I'm 100% most looking forward to, Roman Reigns versus Braun Strowman. Let me just say, how can Braun Strowman not win this with the way this man has been built up the past couple of weeks? To destroying Roman Reigns in the ambulance, you know, flipping over the ambulance like a boss. Fucking amazing. And he's just been dominating Raw so much. Like, last week on Raw, when the ring collapsed, Big Show versus Braun Strowman closed out the show. 3.34 million viewership. Strowman is becoming a draw, whether you like it or not. Strowman should definitely win here. Even though Vince will say no to that, I believe that Strowman should definitely win. But I am expecting Roman to win, unfortunately, to seek his payback. But I would love Strowman to win. He really is killing it. I mean, last week on Raw, 3.34 million. No other segment garnered that many views. I think the Hardy Boys was the second closest with 2.7 million. Strowman is killing it. And there's a lot of naysayers out there, but I am 100% a big Strowman supporter. I think this guy is money if built correctly, which they are. I'm excited for that. So I just think Strowman definitely should win here. It would really hurt him to take another loss to Roman Reigns. And I just hope that the bookers can collectively come together and give Strowman a victory clean. It would be beautiful to see Strowman defeat Roman Reigns clean, but we can wish. So I'm very salty with the main event. We have Randy Orton, who's on SmackDown, facing Bray Wyatt in a House of Horror match. Because what is this going to be? Like, just spooky animation, like, in the ring again, like they did for their Mania match? Sorry, that's so dumb. So cheesy. Bray Wyatt's not going to win. I don't think that Bray Wyatt is still going to be a main event player. To be honest with you, I think he's going to fall a little bit in the rankings. But Randy Orton has to win this. Like, there's no questions about that. I'm more interested in the Jinder versus Randy storyline, to be honest with you. And I'll get into that in another video. So yeah, all in all, I think that the pay-per-view is going to be very solid. I think we have a couple of solid gems in there. 3 or 4 good matches. I'm excited to see what happens. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more videos coming soon. I love you guys so much.